Hi guys, good evening. I Annapurna K.S. Murugan from BYJU'S Exam Prep would like to welcome you all for this session. Yes, I know you people have been attending the classes from few days. Yeah, I would like to tell you few important things that may help you out to attend more classes and to get more precise help with regards to your preparation. The first is that we have like a Google form where like you can fill in your details so that our counselors can connect to you with our mentors who can help you out in your preparation, right? And this Google sheet link is given in the description box. That is the first thing. Second thing is that you people want to have the continuity of the same class, just so download BYJU'S Exam Prep. There we have option for free class. Every day we will be having this free class which is just after 30 minutes of your YouTube class. It could be for DILR, so it could be for quant and it could be for verbal part. You will be having every day the classes. Okay? So that is the thing. So please go and download immediately BYJU'S Exam Prep so that you can have the continuity of the class. So just after this session. Right. So today what are we going to discuss? So basically you may be wondering, you would have done with the passages, etc. Even we have conducted classes on passages and everything, but we felt like let us revise, or let us discuss from the scratch what these passages could be, what are the different types of questions that you people would be encountering in your exam, because I personally feel that the knowledge of this one question types plays crucial role, right? Why? See, for example, you may be knowing only few questions, so you may be practicing only that type of questions, right? So and then if you suddenly encounter some different questions or different type of questions, so in the exam what will happen? You'll start getting nervous. Oh, I haven't solved these problems, I haven't even think that thought of having this type of question in the exam, isn't it? So that kind of thing not only like affect your performance in the exam, but also will make you to get very low scores, isn't it? So that is the reason it is always best idea to understand what are the different types of questions that we are going to get. Yeah, when I was doing skimming process, which is one of the important thing to summarize the passage before even we look at the questions, I had described about 4 important things, isn't it? I'll just quickly recapitulate them. So what were those 4 important things? As I said, so the main idea, of the passage is conveyed, isn't it? That can be considered as the main idea or the argument of the passage. So now what happens, these things, so you know that you will be having multiple paragraphs in the passages. So therefore these arguments, these main ideas will be proceeded further. So on certain discussions, either they will be talking on that, talking in favor of that idea or going against that idea, or they may be giving some analogous conditions or situations with regards to that idea. So like this, like you will be having many more sub ideas discussed in the paragraphs here. That means what? Every paragraph also will have one of the sub ideas. Okay. So therefore what happens? One main ideas and each paragraph wise will be having sub ideas. This you people are clear with. Then what happens? You know that there will be kind of explanations. Okay, explanations can be considered to be the background. Why explanations could be considered to be background? Because so they are giving different way, or they are basically taking in different things to explain that particular idea, and that can be considered as backgrounds. And then we have supporting element. so which is nothing but evidences. Evidences could be in the form of examples, so you will be like encountering these examples also in our passages. That means what all you have learned till now, the main ideas, sub ideas. So main ideas explanation will also be there, sub ideas explanations will also be there, and evidences, that is in the form of so examples or exemplifications will be presented. And ultimately, after discussing all of these ideas, there will be a kind of ultimatum, what we'll call it as, so the conclusion. The conclusion could be considered as the ultimatum. So every passage on an overall you will be having one conclusion, paragraph wise also you people will be having one conclusion here, right? So this is the basic idea of any passage that you are going to encounter. Now, why did I discuss this here? Because I wanted to tell you that whatever the questions that we are going to get will be based on these things only. Why? It is just a reading passage, right? So reading passage here, whatever information they have presented, so they will be asking what, why, when, which, these things. That means all the determiners, if you take 5 W's and 1 H, okay, you can apply these things to our these 4 components, and you will see that you yourself will be finding what type of questions that you people could be getting here, right? So that means what? Here they won't be reasoning out, okay? So without reasoning, like they just want you people to understand what author is saying, why author is saying, what is the instance. So only what they have given exclusively in the passage, on the basis of that, so your questions will be there. Further investigation or introspection will not happen here, that will happen in critical reasonings, right? So that is another topic. So but here, yes, be aware of this 5 W's and 1 H. So on any passage that you encounter, right? So keeping that in mind, so I here will be presenting all the possible types of questions that you people will be encountering on RCs of CLAT exam, isn't it? So whenever, that is English part, okay, don't get confused what is this RC, because if you see the CLAT exam paper, you will be seeing that, so RCs we have, critical reasonings we have, legal we have, so everything comes in the form of reading comprehension only. Don't get confused. The first part, English, so English part, so today we are going to discuss. So majorly in English part, so we are going to encounter these 9 types of questions. Yes guys, now further now whatever the YouTube classes will be having, so please don't miss that. Why? Because we are going to discuss each type of question in each of these classes, right? So that's the reason I would be recommending you guys not to miss the classes. Now, the first and foremost thing, what do we have? Main idea questions. Let me give you a little more clarification on this main idea question. Main idea is basically wanting you people to recognize what is the purpose of the passage, why author has built that passage, what could be the title of the passage, what is the central idea of the passage, what is the primary purpose of the passage, what is the overall this one, what is that conclusion of the passage. So like this we have this main idea questions presented in different forms. That means what? So main idea means always don't think that you people will just be asked with like what is main idea. No, this main idea, on the basis of main idea you people will get different questions. What are those? Primary purpose, right? What is this? Primary purpose. Then title question, they may ask you to give the title also. So or central idea question you will be having. And then so if you further see the this one, main inference, but inference, let me take it as under inference only, but here because it is based on main ideas, okay, main inference, the overall inference of the passage that again requires or that again wants you to identify the main idea of the passage, okay. So main inference, so all these things will come under our main idea question here, right. So and also if you see, this is one of the common type of question. In fact, when you people solve the papers or this one, what is that, passages and all, you could see that this will be one of the primary type of question that you would be encountering. And so it is actually easy also, because with just summarization you people can actually identify this main ideas, right. So which we are going to further discuss in our next main idea question classes. That means we won't be doing lot of reading here. With little or with skimming process we can answer any of the question that is based on this main idea questions. Now let us not go in detail with this. Why? Because the next thing, let us only learn about the different types of questions. Now tones of the author question. Recently, I guess last week I spoke about different tones, isn't it? So tones in the sense, basically what they want to identify, what is the emotional condition or the mindset of the author. So when he is presenting his article, okay. So this is the thing here. So that means basically, see, when you listen to me, you people can understand, because you are watching also, you are listening also, you people aram se can understand what is my tone, right. But when I start writing, how do you guys understand that? So how do you understand my tone, my this one, what is that, mindset when I am presenting something? So that is understood by the kind of words as well as what, the transition words here, because we have the linkers, the transition words, which may, what is that, yeah, words definitely. You may be wondering, ma'am, why we need to have the transition word? Because whenever author is presenting something, it is not necessary that throughout the passage his mind is just same, he is having the same kind of mindset. No. So in one sentence only you people will see that the mind, the mentality or the attitude can change, okay. So that is the reason we say not just the words, but we want you to concentrate on the this one, what is that, I can say, basically the transition words. That means what, this question is based on word knowledge in the sense, yeah, because you people will be knowing that, so we need to have like word knowledge. If you want to know the words characteristic, because words are the thing that actually defines the attitude of a person, so you need to have that knowledge, okay. You need to have the knowledge of positive tone words, negative tone words, neutral words, sad words. So like this you people need to understand certain family words, because that will be helpful for you guys. And also you need to know all the types of tones that exist. You guys, believe or not, we have around 340 different types of tones, isn't it? And these tones are minutely different from one another. It is not like very, what is that, drastic difference, minutely different. So therefore we want you guys to work on those particular things here, right. The next is specific, detailed and specific fact or specific detailed question. This is one of the interesting question, and in fact I can say that it is one of the easy and direct question. Why? They will be picking up one idea or one sub idea that is presented in the passage, and on the basis of that they will be asking what, why, when, which and how, okay. So I said, right, the 5 determiners, that is how it is asked. So that means what, you people will be very easily able to recognize where this question idea is like located on the passage also. And not only that, so since like there only like the answer will be clear, because you will be happy, yeah, I have seen this here. So what happens, your confidence also get boosted when you people do specific fact. Why? Because direct you can understand, oh, I have seen this here, so therefore I know where the spot is. So if you know the answer spot, what happens, automatically you get that energy. And because of this energy itself, you, most of the students specific fact and specific detailed questions goes correct. This is out of our experience we are saying this. So, but yeah, be careful there. No assumptions. In fact, when you are doing any type of question, the one thing that you people need to remember is that you are not using your general knowledge about that particular topic, because they are not at all testing your general knowledge. What is given in the passage, kindly understand that. Okay, understanding is very important. So understand that and then give the answer. Next type of question is implied or inference question. One of the critical question, or one of the important, I can say, it is one of the toughest question, I can say. Why it is toughest? Actually, it is not toughest question, okay, but why we consider it as toughest? Because the answer to it is not present in the passage. It is implied in the passage. It is indirectly said in the passage. So that means what? To identify what is given in the passage only is a big problem. Upon that, we are asking you people to relate the logic, identify where the logic is there, and apply that logic to the external idea. That means you are basically doing lot of work here. What is that? First, you need to identify the question logic. Then you should go and see where this logic is discussed. Then the same logic you need to come and apply to the the options which is having the inference. That means you people need to see why this particular sentence has been used in the passage. What is the purpose of this sentence in the passage? What is that indirectly said? For example, the inference of this class is what? What do you people feel that what could be the inference here? The inference of this class, you can just say that yes, so this class will help us to know all the possible questions, because of which your practice will become strong, isn't it? And what is my inference after conducting this class? I feel very, confidence that okay, all my dear students have come to know about different types of questions. They will be practicing all these type of questions. This is my inference, which I have not said, isn't it? So that is called as inference question. No worries, when we discuss each type of question, we will be discussing them in detail, right? And structural and technique based question. Now I can relate tone with structure. Tone is talking about the mentality of the author. What is the attitude of the author? Now, technique is what? What is the structure? What is the style utilized in presenting the ideas there, or presenting the passage? What is the kind of style that is used? That means what? The style of writing, the structure of writing can be better explained. So, from the idea, from the concept, that is figures of speech. Okay, we have around 25 figures of speech, so that you people need to know, because these are the different styles that are involved in presenting the components of the passages, isn't it? So therefore, we have to first know what are the different types of figures of speech, when it is used, how it is used, what does this represent, what kind of mood is involved here. So all these things could be understood. So when we study about this structural or technical based question. Yes, this is another interesting. See, as I'm going, I'm trying to be little, complicated here. What is this extrapolation question? Extrapolation question is one of the interesting question. It is like a puzzle for you guys. But yes, you people need to be aware of what exactly this. Extrapolation question, I can actually consider this to analogous question. What is this analogous question? Analogy. So when I was doing the words, I did conduct class on analogies, right? So you have to understand, if they are asking extrapolation for some idea, understand what is that idea and apply the same idea to the another instance which is extremely different from the situation that we are discussing. Like you need to identify another idea that is representing the same logic, that we can call it as what? Extrapolation or analogous question. And then negative or except questions we have. This is again just like specific detailed question, but here what happens, it is easy basically, but what is the thing where we may go wrong means they will be asking the question all of this, so all the options below, so describes, so the passage except, that means what? You need to pick up the odd one out, in the sense what? Basically you have to pick that option that is not describing the passage here, because the question comes in such a way that we always commit the mistake of picking the best choice that is describing the passage. But what is that they are asking you? So those guys are asking you people, what is that idea, what is that option, which is that option that is not actually describing the passage. That is why we call it as sorry guys, negative or except questions. And then comes contextual definition question. In fact, last class we discussed this as well. No worries, again we'll be coming out with more discussions on these questions. Okay, what is this contextual definition questions? So it will be asking how this word is used. It won't be asking its generic meaning, but how this word is used in that particular instance in that particular passage. Okay, so you people have to know that. That means it's not just the meaning of the word, but in what context it is used is what you people need to recognize here, right? So and then command of evidence. That means for whatever the conclusion that author has taken, you people are indirectly identify, so how that could be so done, how that could be possible, or how the conclusion could have happened there, right? So therefore these are the different types of questions that we have on RCs, and I hope you would have noted down all these types of questions. Kindly practice on all these type of questions. Otherwise, so if you miss any one of them, then you have to have a downs with regards to your performance on the questions here. So I guess so you people understood what are the different types of questions that we have. So and for the day, that's all we have. So we'll meet you in the next class with a description of so what is this main idea questions, and let us solve, so how to let us solve main idea questions as well. So that means I'll be giving you the techniques, so which will be very good and very easy to solve our main idea questions. Yeah, please so fill in the Google forms and you can download your BYJU'S exam prep. Thank you guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next class. Bye.